Hello and welcome to Compliance Weekly, 21st February 2024. Let's begin with the milestone issues. I don't see the last discussed one. Uh, do you remember which one we discussed last? I think I was also not present last weekly.
I think this is a new milestone, so everything here is new.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first one is with I think Nate bugs prioritization. I think it's just a
Yeah. So this
prioritization
is
for a payment.
this
This
is just a new report that comes out for bug prioritization. Yeah.
okay.
I can talk through the next one though. So on-demand DEST scanners. So our dynamics security scanners were not working with compliance pipelines. When you had a compliance framework with a compliance pipeline attached, when you went into the DAST on demand and went to run a scan, it didn't trigger the DAST but triggered the compliance pipeline. So I worked with the DAST team to get a fix implemented, and that's now working again.
Uh,
There were no changes on our side, so I'm not sure if and they couldn't find any changes on their side, but it seems to have been something triggered in November, December, that changed this. So yeah, we're continuing to look into it, but it's fixed now at least.
okay. Next is rollout of a feature flag audit event streaming with Hitesh.
The MR for cleaning up the feature flag is deployed. So this issue is closed.
Okay. Next is with Sam clicking apply for bulk action for compliance framework displays incorrect toast message.
Uh, so I did the verification for this issue. So earlier the apply button was not getting disabled even if the action has been applied. So uh, he disabled it and now the incorrect toast message is not appearing anymore.
Okay. Next is with me load testing of ClickHouse staging. So I have for now just closed this issue. Currently the migration process on staging is done. And for API responses, I think we will be just checking live on production as the feature will be behind a feature flag. We can just turn it off and monitor how things go. Next is move international strings in SAML for approvals to constants. I think just moving some strings to constants with Sam.
Yeah, so that was a follow up from the SAML auth approval MR work that Sam did uh, late last year. So yeah, that's been closed out now.
Okay. Next one is the data migration strategy. So this one is done and deployed, and we have completed the data migration on staging. Although there was a bug regarding some of the audit events having user class in defined in target ID, so that we need to look into. But overall, the strategy for sync is working fine, and it's not bug inside the strategy. So I've closed this issue. Next we have is planning issue. Elia is not here, so next one is with me. Migration of audit events to ClickHouse Cloud. Again, just repeating, saying that staging transfer is completed and need to fix the bug with the user class not defined for the some of the audit events. I have a temporary solution in mind, but I'm trying to find if there is a permanent solution on how we are parsing that hash and if we can write a custom YAML serializer. Right now, all my solutions are failing locally. So I think if I'm not able to find it in a week, I think we can go with a temporary fix, which is just to, instead of having user class in target, we can simply have the target ID as user ID. in ClickHouse database, and in Postgres, we can fix it later maybe. Just update those audit events which are currently wrong. Uh, this is just an idea right now. I will comment more in the issue itself.
Cool. Sorry, did you say that production has started?
No. I haven't started the production yet because I saw that because of this error, there will be a increase in our error rate. So I didn't start it. So
Okay.
yeah, I wanted to fix it first. The most uh, possible solution I see now is just to catch the exception and regenerate the row with user ID instead of user class, which would essentially show up correct everywhere on UI and streaming, because in the end we just need user ID and not
Mm,
the whole user class. But we need to think about the current audit events that we have in Postgres database.
yeah.
Next is
Um,
with yeah.
I can talk to the first one and the third one as well. Just quickly. So the compliance framework report, that's just to show the linked security policies. Ilya has the first MR, I believe, in review. He had a big MR and that's been split into 4. So that first one's in review and on track. And the compliance pipeline to security policies migration, the implementation planning is complete, and Sam has started and has a draft MR for the maintenance banner already created, and yeah, is on track for that one as well.
Next is with Hitesh, consolidation of tables for streaming audit event.
So, I was working on this issue, a follow-up issue from the tables that we created for group and instance level audit event definitions. There was an issue that I found regarding the naming of a column named as type, which we should not do because of some single inheritance column issues, restrictions. So I added an MR for renaming it to category, and only the database maintainer review is pending on that. Other than that, MR for group level event type filters as well as custom HTTP destination handler are pending and just waiting for this MR to get merged.
Okay, next is with me, which is related to the protected branches. The final MR is in review right now. So I hope it will be merged in a week, and then I will just turn on the feature flag. Uh, yeah. Nate, do you want to talk about any of the remaining?
Yeah, I can. The SOC 2 compliance adherence report, I think Huzaifa has a first MR up for one of the new checks. So that's positive, and there has been a plan in place for some of the other checks. The end-to-end test coverage, the SAML auth MR protection is in review as well, and I believe will be closed this week. So that'll be good to get that one done. And I discussed with Harsha, and we're going to look at the compliance framework report as the next end-to-end test, as that's probably the most important with the high priority work we've got on at the moment. Yes, in the SAML SSO auth, there is, like we mentioned just before, one of them has been closed. The other one is in dev at the moment, and it's a breaking change issue. So Sam is on track for that for 17, and we've announced that as well. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I have.
I think, yeah. I think, yeah, that's it. I think here we stop recording, so move to the camera. And I'm not able to find the button for stop recording again.
I'll stop sharing.